I realized there was something in me that I've not discovered. And I discovered it during the pageant. Hello everyone, my name is Veso Golden. You're watching #VAS TV. Comment, thumbs up, share and subscribe.
If you had all the money, power necessarily, or money or power necessary, excuse me, what would you do or change that you feel will be most beneficial for the LGBTQ community?
If I had all the money and power, the first thing I would do is to build a house, a big community house for my LGBT brothers and sisters. Because especially in Ghana and Nigeria, we get disowned. 95% of LGBT people who come out as trans, gays, lesbian, immediately get disowned by the family. So if I'm able to build a facility, to get disowned when they come out as trans, gay, especially as transgender, you get disowned from your family. So if I could become homeless and jobless at that point without education, so if I get this opportunity, I would want to build a house, like a community, where they would come and stay for a period of time, learn a trade and start up something for themselves.
Very smart, because once you know a trade, it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You take them that trade, teach them what to do, then they can feed themselves. So, right, absolutely. That's a great answer. Yeah. There's no right or wrong answer, but that's a great answer. So question number 2 is this. It starts with a quote, and then I'll give you the question. The quote is this: ask not where I live, or what I like to eat, or how I comb my hair, but ask me, what am I living for? In detail, ask me, what do I think is keeping me from living fully for the thing I want to live for? And that's a quote by Thomas Morton. So the question is this: what is your goal in life, and what is slowing you down from achieving that goal?
My biggest goal in life is to be somebody who would be respected by all the LGBT community. I want to be a woman when I step into seminars, conferences, talk shows. I want to be acknowledged. I want to be able to inspire people. That is what I want to become. I think that's why I started pursuing pageantry, because it creates that platform to be able to amplify my voice and inspire more people. What was slowing me down from it was living in Africa. But moving out of Africa, I don't think I have anything slowing me down from achieving my dreams.
Train's on the go. Got it. Train's going. Let's go. Got it. And so question number 3 is this. This is my favorite question, actually. What is your deepest tea? I.e. something that you've never shared on social media before, but something that you're willing to share with us.
Oh, okay. There's this one thing I was willing to talk about on my YouTube channel, which is I've been a victim of rape, which I've never told anybody. The only person who knew about it was my best friend, because she was with me when it happened. She was with me.
So sorry to hear that.
During that period. Yeah, so she only knew about it, and it has been a secret between both of us for the past 2 to almost 3 years. We didn't tell anybody. And the reason we didn't tell anybody was because I was living in Ghana, and there was no way I could report the person to the police. There's no law to protect you as a trans woman in Ghana, yes. Reporting the person to the police is like exposing myself or putting myself in a position of ridicule by the law. The law rather make fun of me rather than protect
you.
Yes, I think that's one of the things I've never told anybody. Not even my mother knows.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that, because again, there's a lot of people that can connect with you in so many ways in that, and you being proud enough and standing up and being a voice, we're able to make change in the world, one person at a time. So, sorry that you had to experience that. It's the ugliness of the world and the evilness of the world, but you keep being so golden and shining bright like you are, because just talking about it is making change.
Yes, and one funny thing I noticed is guys who rape trans women do not regret it. They don't feel remorse. They don't even want to apologize. I don't know, because when I've heard from few trans women also who experience rape, and it's almost the same story as mine, because the guys do not regret it. They don't feel remorse. They don't think they've done anything wrong to you, which is very wrong.
So they
A
should
lot
put
of
them in
trans
jail and
black,
let them
yeah,
experience the
a
same
lot of
things.
black trans women in Africa, we experience it, but we can't speak about it because you can't tell anybody. Some are even gang raped by a lot of people, but they can't speak about it. They get sick, but nobody to help.
Well, it starts somewhere, and it starts with you doing what you're doing now. So continue to be the voice. Continue, because it starts somewhere, and it starts with you right now. Uh, so just two more quick questions, and then we'll wrap up and get you back to the stage. So what's your biggest stumbling block that you've encountered on your journey with your work, and how did you overcome it?
Biggest what?
Your biggest stumbling block, thing
My
that's
biggest
been in the way.
stumbling block.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest stumbling block.
Biggest wall that's been blocking you from moving forward, and how did you overcome it?
My biggest wall was believing in myself. Believing I was beautiful, yes. I've never believed I was beautiful.
Wow.
Coming out as trans, I never saw myself beautiful. I've always had one reason to say I was ugly, or because especially when I competed for my first international beauty pageant and didn't even get to the top 10, I told myself it was because you were ugly, that's why you didn't get in the position. It was because you're not beautiful enough, you've not done enough surgeries. So when I started competing for Miss Trans Global, and I started winning awards and being always being one of the favorites to win, I realized there was something in me that I've not discovered. And I discovered it during the pageant. And that barrier is gone. Right now, I'm ready to overtake the world and grab what is for me.
Every trans woman out there listening to Veso right now, if you haven't listened, repress rewind, listen again. If you're going through, stumbling back with your sexuality and being yourself and being free, Veso, her story is an inspiration, and hopefully you can be inspired by it. And the last question is this: ideally, what do you want to be the legacy for your work? When you pass away and when you leave this earth, what do you want your legacy to be left for your work?
I'm one person who don't like to think about passing away. I don't want to die. I want to live forever.
Forever, I get it. Trust me.
But when I leave this world, I want people to remember me for my good works, for being that first ever trans woman that came out of nowhere and became something. That trans woman who came out in Africa despite the discrimination and created the way for young trans people to embrace themselves and find the courage to come out as trans women. I want them to remember me for that.
Amen to that, and that's a great way to end it. Thank you so much. Veso Golden, ladies and gentlemen, second runner-up for Miss Trans Global. Yes, so please check her out. So tell us where to find you. If people want to go to your YouTube page, tell them where to find that, and so that if they want to look you up and be able to connect with you more after this.
On YouTube, it's Talk with Veso Golden. On YouTube, it's Talk with Veso Golden. Instagram, Veso Golden. Facebook, Veso Golden. Veso Golden everywhere.
Google me, baby. It's there. Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much for your time again. I know you're running to, get back to interviews and all that good stuff, but thank you again for being a voice. Thank you for being a leader in the trans women community, especially across the borders, across the waters, where your life's more at stake to be able to talk. And so thank you for being a voice and looking amazing and living your dreams. Continue to be an inspiration and continue to do everything that you're doing. Continue to keep going up further in the world so that the world knows your name, like you said. And this has been an awesome interview. Thank you again. This is at Troy Weeks Music on everything. Troy, WEEKES Music on everything. And this is Verse TV, y'all, at Verse TV. Check us out. This has been All the Tea with Verse TV right here with your boy Troy Weeks Music. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're also on iHeartRadio and Spotify. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.